The International Association of Art and UNESCO founded World Art Day in 2012. They chose the date of April 15th as it coincided with Leonardo da Vinci's birthday. Known as one of the most famous artists in history, Leonardo da Vinci has become a symbol of peace, freedom of expression, tolerance, and brotherhood. In celebration of World Art Day 2022, we were honored to be able to chat with Duluth's own visual arts and graphics teacher.
My name is Miss Dixon, and I've been teaching at Duluth for 6 years now, which I can hardly believe. Well, I always liked to draw when I was a kid. So I was one of those kids who, my parents gave me a stack of paper and I just would sit and draw and draw and draw. And I think probably what caused me to want to do that was great children's book illustrations, right? Like a lot of us as kids, we see those really beautiful children's books. And some of us as kids think, I would like to make these really beautiful books. I can think of particularly like a book by Mercer Mayer, a really richly illustrated book, Fairy Tale by Mercer Mayer, Victor Ambrose, not really well-known illustrators today, but their illustrations were really inspiring. Art is a way that humans have used from the beginning of our species to communicate. And so just like words, visual language is what people use to communicate their ideas and their feelings. Some people communicate more effectively visually than they do with their words. And so even going back from ancient people with a piece of charcoal and a stone, people use art to process the world and to express their thoughts and feelings about it. So some of us may want to make art to make the world a better place, to create change and to inspire people to be better. Some of us may want to make art to process our feelings about the world. Like I used art to help me survive the pandemic. And sometimes that means just focusing on something beautiful and rejoicing in that. And sometimes it means just making something relaxing and doing repetitive lines. And sometimes it means making art about something that I feel passionately about that I want to share with them as well. So, art, just like words, is incredibly versatile. There may be 1,000 of my favorite artists. I think what pops into my mind first, because I was just working with a unit on collage for my master's. I was presenting this yesterday, and I think Romare Bearden is one of my favorite artists, and that just kind of pops into my head right away. There are so many, but Romare Bearden was a collage artist mainly, and he was a Harlem Renaissance artist, and he used collage in such an incredibly interesting way. He took little images and put them together so that one had the experience of walking down a street in Harlem. The way you catch a glimpse of a face, but maybe you don't even get to see what they're wearing. You could just catch these snatches. And he captured that kind of reality of being in the city in a way that no photograph could ever do. It's the inner experience of being in the city. And I think my favorite art is art that is generously helping me see inside of somebody else's mind, their point of view, their perspective, and kind of throws my own experience into a new light. Success in the world of art is really tough. And so defining success for yourself is really tricky. Some people would define success as being in a museum. Some people would define success as being able to make a living off your artwork and feed your family and do that. Some people would define success as having a relationship with art in your life that is satisfying, like having a nourishing daily art practice. That's success. So I think defining success in a way that works for your life is really important as an artist. Some people who are very gifted artists remain very unfulfilled and feel unsuccessful because they do a kind of work that isn't what they want to do. They get locked into something and stuck like that. So I want to tell you an anecdote too. I used to work at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and I worked in the contemporary art department. And some of the unhappiest people on earth are super successful artists. I will tell you, like we had some exhibits with living artists. These people were monsters. They were, and I understand a little bit how they got that way. Like they had to be ferocious to promote their art, to fight for their art, to continue against obstacles, to get to the level that they were at. They just weren't very nice human beings. And I feel like success in art is making art work within your life in a way that feels good for you. You know, there are a lot of things that are challenging about teaching art, but I think the central challenge is to help kids find their own creative voice. And I don't want to turn out a whole bunch of artists that are little Miss Dixons. I don't want your art to look like the art I would make. I want your art to look like the art you need to make. And so the challenge is how to know you well enough and empower you to say what you need to say effectively visually. So, I mean, I think that's not like the woe is me kind of, it's so challenging, but that's the central challenge. That's what we're doing here, to try to help people unlock their own creative potential. So.
Turn around, look at what you see.
I'm so insecure, I think that I'll die before I drink. And I'm so caught up in the news of who likes me and who hates you. And I'm so tired that I might quit my job, start a new life. And they'd all be so disappointed, cause who am I if not exploited? And I'm so sick of 17, I'm over this teenage dream. If someone tells me one more time, enjoy your youth, I'm gonna cry. And I don't stick up for myself, I'm anxious and nothing can help. And I wish I'd done this before, and I wish people liked me more. All I did was try my best, that's the kind of things I get. I'm relentlessly upset. They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Ego crush is so severe. God, it's brutal out here. I feel like no one wants me, and I hate the way I'm perceived. I only have 2 real friends, and lately I'm a nervous wreck, cause I love people I don't like, and I hate every song I write. And I'm not cool, and I'm not smart, and I can't even parallel park. All I did was try my best, that's the kind of things I get. I'm relentlessly upset. They say these are the golden years, but I wish I could disappear. Ego crush is so severe. God, it's brutal out here. Got a broken ego, broken heart. God, I don't even know where to start.
That's it, girls. Okay, here we go.
Greetings. Due to certain circumstances, we sadly had to let go of my coworker Maggie Michaels, but I'm wearing a suit to distract you from the fact that I'm actually recording this from my garage. Yeah, alright, and with that, it's time for your weekly announcements, Duluth. Senior week is starting Monday, April 18 with Pajama Day. Tuesday is Twin Tuesday. Match with a friend or a teacher. Wednesday is everything but a backpack. Bring your belongings in anything but no backpack. Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Wear old trends Thursday is Throwback Thursday. Wear old trends that remind you of the good old days. Friday is Future Friday. Wear clothing of your future plans. And capping off the week is prom on Saturday at the Foundry. Quick reminder, prom tickets are still on sale for $60. You don't want to miss out. We're back. Okay. Color Guard auditions are on April 19th to 21st from 5 to 7 p.m. in the gym. Wear athletic clothes, bring a water bottle, and come ready to learn. There will be a job fair Tuesday, May 3rd from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. in the DHS cafeteria. Bring your resume, license, and anything else you might need to secure a job. Employers are looking to hire on the spot and range from summer only to year-round employment. Don't miss this great opportunity. Put yourself in front of world-class employers. See Mrs. Long in room 521A if you have any questions. Peach Jam is back tonight at 7 p.m. in the theater. Tickets are available at dhschorus.booktext.com. It costs $5 online and $7 at the door. The first annual DHS Wally Awards will be held on May 19th. Tickets are now on sale at duluthfilm.booktext. Attention all DHS students, we need performers and an MC for the Wally Awards ceremony. Auditions are April 18th, 27th, and 28th for performers. Please speak with Mrs. Long, room 521A, or your fine arts teacher for more information. Calling all seniors, it is time to start the celebration. If you, your family, and your friends would like to participate in the Celebrate Life Senior video paid at graduation, please send us your shout-out videos to dhsseniorvideos@gmail.com. It is free to participate. For more information, see Mrs. Long in 521A or check out the senior newsletter. Why do half of these announcements always end with see Mrs. Long in 521A? Like, who even is this teacher? Seniors, DHS Wildcat Production Studio is creating and selling individualized digital senior tribute videos. We'll use your old video clips, pictures, and more to create an individualized video keepsake. For more information, check out the senior newsletter. Attention rising juniors and seniors, consider applying for work-based learning. You do not need to have a job to apply. Mrs. Long can help you find one. Of course she can. Come by room 521A if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe to our DHS Wildcat Production Studio YouTube channel. You can see all the Friday showcases. Including this one, as well as special segments produced by our broadcast team. Well, that's everything I have for you today. Have a fantastic weekend when we'll see you back here next week. My name is Shahabin and this has been the Friday Showcase. Alright, I'm done. Okay. This better have been recording.